Hello everyone, this is Wack Comics. Yeah, this is Wack Comics, and today I'm going to be showing you my Steamboat Willie collection, which I believe is the biggest in the world, and I've been collecting it for over 20 years. I can't wait for you guys to see this.
So here's the hat. I'm going to start in the upper left-hand corner. Lisa got me this hat for my pins, and then I had to add to it. So here's Mickey and Minnie. I think that's LE 300. This is an old trading one that I got when I was a kid. I love this one of him holding a pencil. There's a variant of it too I also have. That's one of the emoji ones, and this is an old classic one from the Disney store back when they used to have pins. I love this one that has the Hollywood Steamboat Willie star. This is an old Visa member card one. I love this one because it actually has it spins the back of it. The whole thing's not supposed to spin, but it did. 85th anniversary pin. This is a really cool fantasy pin. It's pretty big too. So this is like not an official Disney pin, but made by fans. I really like this one because you get to see like the whole scene of Steamboat Willie. I know this one's from a set. I don't have the, maybe I do have the whole set. I think it's a Steamboat Willie set, so yeah, I do. This is a piece of Disney movies pin. I'll put a picture of it here with the background. So there's like film cells in each one. I got a really cool one for my film cell. I'm really happy with that one. Here's another one that spins. I really like that one. I love the colors on this one. Obviously, a bunch of the Steamboat Willies don't have color. That's a pretty cool one. I think this was one that you got in a mystery pack just recently. Here's another emoji one. Disney auctions that existed back in the early 2000s doesn't exist anymore. 80th anniversary of Mickey Mouse. That's from a set also. This is one from California. Really like the ones that have Buena Vista Street on it. The one on the left there is from a set. Really cool. And the right one, I love the big poster looking ones. I have a couple ones like that. This one's also from a set. Pretty low LE. And this one is a easel pen, so it actually can stand on an easel. This silhouette one is one of my favorite ones, and as a kid, this one right here was one of my favorites because it looked like a bobblehead. I used to be really into bobbleheads. Another 80th anniversary. This is like kind of what inspired my actual whole board, which you'll see here in a little bit. Another pretty low LE, followed by, I want to say this is LE 50. Really cool one. Looks like he's calling a cab or something. This one's pretty big too. It's hard to really tell when I'm up close, but it's a really cool one. Beginning of Steamboat Willie. First appearance of Mickey Mouse ever. That one's cool. So this is the 1 year anniversary pin if you work at Disney World or Disneyland, I think too. I was given that at Disney World as a kid. I love this one of Walt drawing Steamboat Willie. And I love this quote. It all started with a mouse. Super cool pen. This was another mystery pack one. 75-year anniversary. Here's another one of Walt reading the lines from the Steamboat Willie script. Another Buena Vista Street. I love it. Looks like a pressed penny. I loved pressed pennies as a kid. The Walt Disney Family Museum. I think that was a mystery pack. And then another emoji one. Euro Disney. I think there's a silver version of that one too. And then I got this cool one. And the hat. Just kind of looks like my board. So after my wife got me that hat, I was like, well, I have way more Steamboat Willie pens. So I'm going to have to get a big one to put the rest of mine on there. So we'll start in the upper left again. Start with this Stitch one. Definitely a rare one that I had been seeking out for a long time. Super happy I found it. This one's from Japan. One of my older ones I have. Another emoji one. The Turkey and the Straw from Steamboat Willie. These are some of my favorite ones where it has like a different character on it. It's kind of like really random to see Donald on a Steamboat Willie pin. This is from a set. I really like this set because it includes a bunch of different things. Here's a really small one. I love the color on this one, especially the blue on the hat. 75th year anniversary Mickey Mouse. It opens up to reveal Steamboat Willie. I'm pretty sure this is a fantasy pin also. Really cool. 80th anniversary pin. This one's from a set that like creates Mickey's head, like circle and 2 ears. This was one of the ears. I got the set and took it out. I love this pewter one. Here's another one like the poster I had before, but it just is more flat. And I think it's a little bigger too. Here's another fantasy pen. Super cool. Very different. This is a cruise line exclusive. You can only get this on the cruise, I think, and I don't even know if you can get it anymore. Here's another mystery pack that's 2021. Super cool one. I think you can get Mortimer in that one, which is really rare to find him. This is another one from a set. Here's a stamp. I love this one. Super cool. I wish they'd make more stamp ones like that. I love this one. Beginning of a sketch of Steamboat. And these are cool. I love that it has Pete on there too. This one, I love the Coca-Cola ones. This just seems so neat and different to see Coca-Cola and Disney. So here's another one of him with his pencil. It's like the other one, but it's a different color. I love these. It's called a PTD, Pen Trader Delight. You get a sundae and you get a pen. You don't know what pens will be out, and this one was when Steamboat was out. This one's super cool. It's one of the many variations of him at the wheel. Here's another one. This was from a sock. You could get socks, and it came with the socks. So I had to get that, obviously. It all started with a mouse, another one like that. Here's Pete yelling at Steamboat. Mickey. Another Steamboat Willie. I love the sketch ones. Super cool. 75th anniversary again. This is from a set also I just recently got. Probably one of my favorite ones. Just super different. The art is like really cool. And I just love how he's on water. I don't see that in many. Another emoji one. This is a mini pen from a recent Comic-Con, like a D23 or something. Here's another Steamboat with Mushu on him, and it has Sorcerer Mickey, so that's pretty cool. I have no idea what this one is, but it's pretty different looking. Here, look, those are like exactly the same. Got Minnie, that's from the Steamboat Willie set over here. Walt drawing Steamboat Willie again, except for it's brought out. I love this one, the cinema. This is Duffy Bear with a Steamboat Willie hat on. And here we have Steamboat shaking Mickey's hand in a McDonald's pen. I remember when I got this, I couldn't believe how big it is. Super big pen. Here's a Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie poster again. The Mickey Mouse is like rubberized. Super cool. I remember getting this one at the park as a kid. I love that. Here's another variation of him at the wheel. Look, you can see his hips are like different ways. Super funny. This is another fantasy pen. I love this one. I don't know exactly what's going on in it, like waves, but it looks super cool. Here's another one of him playing the cow's teeth. I just recently got this one. Low LE, super cool. And here's another one of that poster board before the short starts, except for this one's in color. I think I like this one more. Super cool. Another one from a set, and here's another one from a different set. Another one where he's facing the wrong direction. I think that's so weird when they're facing the wrong direction. I love this one. I love the color on it. Walt Disney Day from 2 years ago. Super cool. Disney Cruise Line pen. 1928 Steamboat Willie. I think this one's funny because it has the wrong Mickey. As you can tell, this is like black eyes and this is like a different eyes. So he was originally going to be like looking like that until they decided to bring out Steamboat Willie. It was the third short that was made. And then when they did that, they changed his eyes. So it was the third short to be made, but the first one released. So technically this is the first one, but Plain Crazy was actually the first one ever made. So here's another PTD where you get the ice cream. These are some of my favorite pens. Stitches Steamboat. Absolutely love these. This took me a while to find them all. They're fantasy pens again. Amazing. I love the like stained glass look behind him. Here's another cool one. This one looks very animated. Another variant of him shaking his hips. These are pen traders that you can get just trading at the park with the cast members. This was one I watched for a long time. I really wanted it. I finally was able to get it at a decent price. This is one of the oddest ones I have. Just gold and blue. Super cool. Disney Cruise. There is Mickey's birthday. The day Steamboat Willie came out. I know this one's from Japan. It's a LE300, I think. Super cool. This is another Disney Auctions pen. Very large pen, one of the bigger ones I own. Obviously, Disney Auctions isn't around anymore, so that's a really rare pen. We got this one, him drawing Steamboat again. I have the other one of this one is blue. It's from like a D23. This one, I think, is from Japan as well. Winking Steamboat Willie. Then I've got Steamboat Forky. I love this one. The black swirls behind it, super cool. I got another fantasy pen of Steamboat Willie. It's like bubbles and notes. Super different. I love this one too. I think this one spins, yeah. It does. This is a really old one. I want to say it's like late 90s. 1928. I love the color. Happy Holidays 2013, 4th of July 2008. This one might be my biggest one besides my jumbo, but it's just massive. I think it's from Artland. Super cool. It's called The First Meeting between Mickey and Minnie. This is one of the coolest ones I own. It's just a profile pen. There's like a whole set of 10 different Mickeys, all in like different Mickey shorts. And that one's like really sought out after 75 years with Mickey. Vinylmation with Steamboat in there. And then I got a little set right here. Mickey and Minnie Steamboat, and then Mickey and Minnie Steamboat again. Another Happy Holidays along with another Artland pen. All low LE pens. I think this one's from a set. I love that one. Vintage Mickey. I do not know where this one's from. I found it somewhat recently. I've never seen it before. This is another low LE. He looks super happy. And he's got, like, he's really squinting. I don't see many really squinting that hard. That one's cool. This Minnie Mouse I know is part of a set that I'll never complete. I've never seen the other ones pop up before. This is from a set. Super cool when Minnie's getting left. Another cool one. Here's the Baby Yoda as Steamboat. Saw that recently. Must pick up, obviously. This is from a set where it spells out Mickey. And obviously the first one is Steamboat. Had to get it. So this is the pen based on the board that my wife got me for my birthday a few years ago. That's the one she picked. This is another fantasy pen of the Disneyland D. I love that one. Another cinema one with Steamboat in the picture. Another cinema one. That one's from like Hot Topic or something. Another one where it's like chromish looking. this tiny one, which might be an earring. I'm not 100% sure on that. It's like the one I don't know about. This is like an artist proof. So it's like the artist makes only a few of them. A super cool one. Steamboat Willie clapperboard. Another one I absolutely love because it has different characters on it. Chippendale. This one was a recent one that came out. I love that one. Sound cartoons. First sound cartoon. Steamboat Willie. Here's from that set again. Mickey Mouse. This one's pretty cool. I almost didn't put it up because it's not all Steamboat. This one pops up. Here's another cool, like, beginning card one. Cool Steamboat wheel on there. Here's the blue version of that other pen. Here's another small one. This one is like borderline not Steamboat Willie, but it is, because it's the Steamboat from 1920. It's the only version of him that came out that year. That one's really cool. I really like this one. It's got Steamboat on the inside and on the outside. Mickey and Minnie. This one came out this year too. It's a low LE that was in like a set of stuff. Here's another one. Another Stitch one. Not as rare, but still cool. This pin right here is one of the first pins I ever traded for in the park. I saw this guy, he was trading a bunch of pins, and I had one he wanted, and I was like, oh, I definitely want the Steamboat Locker. It's really like one of the pins that got me into trading. I absolutely love it. It's got a Walt in there. Yep. Super cool. I think I traded for this one too at the park. Oh yeah, I think I skipped over this one, this really big one. The El Capitan. I love these El Capitan pins. I wish I could just collect all of these, but they're so expensive, and I got really lucky with this one. Got it right when it came out, so it was nothing. And then this one too. Super cool. And the last one I have is this one. It's the Jumbo from D23, I think in 2014. It's when they did the Steamboat Willie Redux. They redid Steamboat Willie, but they just did it, they changed the art. So a bunch of different artists worked on it. It was super cool. And this pin is huge. So that's it. That's all my Steamboat Willie pins.